In 1996, I had a baby. And I was in the US. I came back with her when she was 2 months old. And the day I landed in Port Harcourt, the scandal hit me, what had happened in my marriage. As we had been traveling for 48 hours, my husband came to get us. We got back to Nigeria, got to Port Harcourt. We were so tired. We got home around 7:30 p.m. And I used to live in an estate. Then there were about 15 or 16 flats in that estate. So all the women came out of their houses. I didn't know that that's the culture in the South. I'm from the North. All of them came out. They were singing songs in their languages, dancing. They brought white powder. Then buffed me with powder. Poured me a whole container of powder. Poured the baby powder. All of us were white. They said that's how they celebrate. Then they brought big, that's the part I like. They brought big tubers of yam. I like that one. And they danced and they danced and they left. They left my house about 8:30. And my husband said, I have to go out. I said, excuse me? Go out to where? We're so fagged out from traveling and missing flights. How can you? He said, I have to go out. I said, be going, I lay down and I slept. He came back home at past 11 in the night and woke me up. He said, I need to tell you something. I said, what kind of thing is this? When this baby will wake up now, you won't even turn. Because you're not even hearing the cry. It doesn't register in your brain. Why are you waking me up? He said, no, I have to tell you something. So I sat up. He said, I've been unfaithful to you. Sure, you know, when somebody tells you something shocking, God has given us what they call denial to help you deal with the shock so you don't die. When he just said that, my brain said, okay, the money I gave him to keep, he spent it. So I said, you have been unfaithful with the money I gave you. I didn't give him any money. It's denial that was helping me to think like that. He said, no, I've cheated. And I cheated. I said, who is it? Before he came to pick me with the child in the US, I had a dream. I saw him with some lady in church acting funny. You know what the funny means. So when I called him in the morning, I said, are you having anything to do with any girl in church? I realized much later that he never answered that question. He sidestepped it. But it didn't click at that time. He didn't answer my question. So when we got back and he was saying, I cheated. I said, who? He said, the leader of the single sisters in church. There are no words to explain betrayal. Don't hope to ever go there. And if you have been there, God bless you. God heal you. God restore your broken heart.